All right, this reading is going to be for the sign of Pisces. So this is anybody with Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus rising, anybody with heavy placements in the sign of Pisces, or anyone who resonates strongly with Pisces energy. We are in Pisces season, and so we may have some people who resonate with this simply because we're calling in the collective energy right now with the sun currently in the sign of Pisces. I also want to wish a very happy birthday to all of my beautiful Pisces. I was actually planning on doing a reading for Cancer, but as soon as I picked up the deck, I heard Pisces. So here we go. Clear. Let's see what energy we have today for all of my beautiful Pisceans. All right. So we have the Seven of Cups as the first card out. So this is options, lots of options. I feel like there's just a lot going on for my Pisces right now. Just a lot of balls that you're juggling, a lot of things up in the air. But there's some inspiration coming through here. There's a brand new start for my Pisces, and this could be related to this. Wands represent the spirit, right? The fire of the spirit. It also represents creativity, sexuality. So any of these themes, any of these energies, I'm just feeling like this really heavy wave of inspiration. What I'm really feeling here is, and this makes sense, this is a timeless reading. So whenever you find it is the perfect version of the now for you. However, I am recording this, as I said, during Pisces season, and also right after we had that powerful conjunction, and we still have Mars and Venus within range of each other, within a couple degrees of each other. And so that really started a brand new cycle of creation and creativity for all of us. I feel like for my Pisces, there was a lot of inspiration coming through, a lot of ideas, and you're maybe a little bit overwhelmed with the sheer amount of inspiration and the sheer number of ideas that came pouring through between that conjunction and the full moon that we just had in Virgo. So let's see if we can narrow this down. I feel like one of these ideas, like some of you guys, you're just feeling overall inspired right now. All of you, really, who are finding this video, I think. Overwhelmed, definitely inspired. But there's one of these ideas is really powerful. And it's really going to, like, it could really become something. So I want to tap into that energy more and see what else we can learn about that. It's interesting. I'm looking at the volcano in the background of this card as well. So something erupting here. If any of you quite literally live in a part of the world where there is volcanic activity going on right now, it could be a literal volcano, or it's just that energy of the volcano. So let's get a little more. I'm also being drawn to the snake in the Seven of Cups card. That feels to me more like Kundalini energy. Feels like that could be activating. Some people, you guys are receiving some major energy activations. Also like the spirit animal of the snake. Some of you might be working with snake medicine or snake energy, which is the energy of regeneration and rebirth, right? We have the Palace of Coins coming up here. So this idea, whatever this inspired idea is, and like I said, some of you guys may have many, there's something coming through here, some sort of inspiration that's going to help you when it comes to the physical world. Perhaps this is creating stability for yourself, money, right? Abundance coming in. But I'm feeling like peace and prosperity. We have the Seven of Swords here with the Ace of Swords. And I just did a daily card pull for the daily energy as I'm recording this, and the Seven of Swords came up there, and I'm feeling this energy once again, the same way that I felt it when I did that card pull, which is like a breakthrough here. Seeing a different approach, seeing a different way to go about things than the way that you have been doing it is really what I'm strongly feeling with this. I'm also being drawn to this is the Moon in Aquarius card. So some of you guys might have your moon in Aquarius, or it's just like tapping into that infinite well of possibility and energy here. And for some of you guys, I do also feel this energy of getting clarity around situations perhaps where things are not quite what they seem. If you've been confused about a person or a situation, I see some clarity coming in for you around that. But for most people, and like being able to remove those people from your life, being like seeing the true intentions in people. And in some of these situations, I feel like that might come as quite a bit of a surprise. But overall, I'm feeling this energy of seeing, getting clarity around a different approach, a different way that you can do or accomplish something. And that could be part of what this inspiration energy is here. All right, we have the 5 of Cups coming out here. So this is disappointment. So getting some clarity around the disappointments of the past as well, I feel like. I feel like some of you are getting into this energy where you're really taking ownership of your energy, and Saturn's in your sign currently. And that's a big part of this Saturnian energy in the sign of Pisces, is taking energetic responsibility for our creations and stepping into a deeper level of energetic prowess, if you will, stability, ownership of our energy, our emotions, ownership of our creative experience on this earth plane. And so I feel for some of you guys, it's like noticing perhaps where the victim mindset has crept in, noticing perhaps where it is that you actually have more power than you thought you did, and definitely getting clarity around any situations where you've been stuck in the past, or you've been stuck in this energy of overwhelm, this energy of exhaustion, this energy of like brokenheartedness. I feel like some of you guys, it's like you literally have felt like the world has broken your heart, and you're getting some clarity around that, and like perhaps a different way to approach life that brings a little bit more hope, a little more optimism, a little more possibility. It's like being able to recognize your blessings instead of focusing on your disappointments. Being able to recognize your resources instead of focusing on what you lack. Being able to just getting a deeper sense of your own emotional resilience, your own resilience in every sense of the word. So really getting this opportunity to step back into your power, Pisces. And if there is somebody who broke your heart, specifically, or a specific disappointment that you've been kind of focused on, I feel like there's some clarity coming around that, and there's an ability to leave that behind. This could involve leaving a literal person or situation behind, and this is the Saturn and Pisces card, or it's just leaving that mentality behind, leaving behind, it's like healing that wound. Finally healing that wound. And I feel like for some of you, it's like you are starting to understand and put the pieces together where you see that this is a repeating wound. Like this person may be, or this specific situation may be new to you, but the dynamic here has not changed. It's been a dynamic that has played itself out over and over again because there's been a core wound that's been wanting to be explored here so that it can be healed. And you're finally coming into an ability to do that so that you can move forward. And with the big moon here in the background, I really do feel like the full moon in Virgo was a breakthrough for many of my Pisces. And that happened, of course, along the Virgo-Pisces axis. And so even though the moon was in Virgo, we had a lot of, and we still have a lot of powerful players in your sign. Not only the sun, but also, like we've been saying, Saturn and also Mercury. So I feel like a major breakthrough that's allowing you to leave the disappointments of the past behind, the old perspectives, all of the stuff that wasn't serving you, so that you can move into, like we said, a more inspired and empowered mind state. Anything else here for my beautiful Pisces? We have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, really stepping into your empowerment, using your voice. If there's been a situation or situations in your life where you weren't really able to stand up for yourself, or you weren't able to communicate the things that you wanted to communicate effectively, you're like getting a deeper ability to do that, and really getting in touch with your ability to speak your truth and to use your voice and to communicate your wants, communicate your needs, communicate your boundaries in a much more powerful way. There's like this beautiful activation of the throat chakra here. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. And this is the energy of being self-made, right? This is the energy of creating, of being the creatrix, being the creator, and really crafting and cultivating and make our world and making progress in the material realm. And you see on this card, she's alone, right? And that's what I mean when I say that energy of being self-made. She's doing this all herself. And she is really accomplished. She is really peaceful, right? She's holding the dove here. the energy of love, the energy of commitment, the energy of peace. It's like this energy of finding your inner peace. And this is a Venus and Virgo card here. So I'm feeling just a much more stable energy coming in. Stabilization for you in the material world, in the material realm. It's like perhaps you thought that there were people that were going to be by your side, that were going to be helping you or assisting you or working with you in some capacity. And you found yourself having to step into that energy on your own. But there's like a real power in that. And it was a real initiation for you into your own power, into your own capabilities. Some of you guys, I feel like, might even be inspired to start a business or some type of endeavor like that. And I don't feel like it's going to be in conjunction with anybody else. I feel like this is something that you're going to be doing on your own. Not to say that you won't get help or assistance from anybody else, but that this is like your passion project where you're maybe putting yourself out there, being vulnerable on a whole new level, perhaps. We have the wheel here. So this is a big game-changing moment for you, Pisces. This is whenever we see these major arcana, this is like, this is a powerful, powerful energy, a turning point. And so the wheel is getting ready to turn, and this is a Jupiter card. All right, so there's that beautiful Jupiterian energy here of blessing, of fortune. If any of you guys have your planets being aspected by Taurus and Jupiter right now, or Jupiter and Taurus rather, I feel like that, look at where that is in your chart if you know how to read your natal chart. And if you don't, reach out to me if you want to set up a chart reading with me. I do live chart readings, 60-minute sessions with people. All my information is in the description box in YouTube, and it's linked somewhere with my website on every single social media profile that I have. I tend to share these over different platforms sometimes. So just putting that out there. If you want to know, but I feel like some of you guys, it's like knowing where Jupiter and what Jupiter's aspecting in your chart can be really helpful as you're charting this course forward here. And notice once again, she has this brooch on her throat here. So it's that energy of the throat chakra once again, that energy of using your voice. And so whatever it is that you're endeavoring, it may involve public speaking, putting yourself in the public eye, sharing your story. There's something with that energy of using your voice, of using your throat chakra. Some of you guys, it could even be singing or something relating to that. And some of you may have Taurus energy in your charts as well, because Taurus rules the throat. And I'm still feeling some of that Taurus energy coming through. Then we have the what is this? This is the 4 of Cups here. But it's interesting because in this 4 of Cups, it's like he's looking, it's really interesting, right? He's looking toward the cup, but he's still not quite looking at it. And so what this energy feels like is Spirit saying, and this is Moon in Cancer, this card here. Spirit saying like, you're almost there. You've almost got it. You can almost see it. And that's where this perspective shift is so powerful for you right now, because you're so close right now. It's like you've been just a fraction away from seeing or understanding the thing that you need to see or understand to shift your reality. It's this energy of like, it's hidden in plain sight. You've been looking right at it. So really, as you're moving forward over the next few days, weeks, months, pay attention to what's going on around you. Set that intention to see things from a new light, to see things from a new perspective, and to notice the things that you might have missed. Because it's like there's an opportunity that's been looming right there. Like right in your peripheral vision, almost, it feels like, for quite a while now, and you just haven't fully recognized it. And I think that's what this energy is all about here. And I think that it's because you've just had so much going on, so much overwhelm. It's like there's a part of you, because you are a naturally very intuitive sign, right? But I feel like because of all the external stimuli, all the stuff that's been going on around you, for however long, for some of you guys, like quite some time, it's like you haven't been as plugged into your intuition, as plugged into yourself as you're used to being. And you guys, you naturally allow, especially if some of you guys have heavy Cancer placements too. Remember, I was going to do the reading for Cancer and then I got told Pisces, and we do have the Moon in Cancer card here. You're used to allowing your intuition to guide you and really relying heavily on that. And so when you feel cut off from that, it's like the noise in your head gets louder. You can't really, your nervous system is all thrown out of balance. It's really difficult for you to navigate your reality when you are disconnected from your intuition. So it's like a deeper connection with your intuition. Anything you can do to really continue to build on that connection is going to be so helpful for you right now. And if you still haven't had that breakthrough that I'm talking about, that is what is going to facilitate it. Do things to nourish your adrenal system. Do things to nourish your spiritual connection, your intuition, to quiet the mind so that your spirit can reconnect with you and show you the way. Some of you guys, it's like there's this incredible opportunity for triumph here. Triumph over adversity. Right? Some of you guys, it's like if there is a person in your life that you feel let you down, that you feel betrayed you, use that energy to push you to become greater. Use that energy to push you to be more successful. Like whatever the motivation needs to be, even if it needs to be like rubbing it in their face, like, look what I accomplished when you said that I couldn't, or when you hung me out to dry. Whatever it is, let that spur you on to greater heights, Pisces. Yeah, we have the Magician talking about being the creator, manifesting, taking control of your reality. The Magician knows that he has all the tools at his disposal to create the reality that he wishes, to will it into existence. Get the Three of Swords. But in this card, she looks like she has like a resolve to her, right? This flat out refusal to allow the pain of the past to dictate the future. A refusal to play small. A refusal to allow her own self-doubt to get in the way. I don't know why I keep saying refusal. Isn't that weird? A refusal to be the victim. A refusal to be silenced. All right. A refusal to allow the pain and the trauma from the past to prevent her from being present in the future, focused in the future and the present, right? Present in the present with an eye for the future. We'll put it that way. Yeah, there's just this beautiful, empowering energy here. That's Jupiter in Capricorn, marshaling our resources. And there's this energy with the 2 here, right? The 2 of Pentacles is about balance. So there's this energy, and we had this was a powerful theme with the full moon in Virgo, this balancing of the masculine and feminine, right? Of these aspects within us, the right brain and the left brain. You guys might benefit from doing some exercises to do that. One of the things that I teach on my Reiki classes is Gasso, which is a simple meditation where you place your hands like this in front of your heart, palms together, and you just gaze down at your fingertips in an energy of gratitude, and you just breathe in and out, breathing the light in and out. And as you do this and you gaze at the tips of your fingertips, it actually helps to harmonize the right and left brain. So that's one thing that you guys might be interested in trying out. And especially if some of you guys are attuned to Reiki, it really helps to get that Reiki energy flowing. And remember, we all have natural healing abilities. So even if you're not attuned to anything, there's a good chance you'll start to feel that energy flowing as the palm chakras, which are mini heart chakras, begin opening up for you. It's like there's like skills like that some of you guys have that you forgot you even had. And things that you used to do for yourself to get yourself centered, to get yourself into that space where you can connect with your intuition, that you've like forgotten. It's like remembering the things that you've forgotten and beginning to put them into practice. And I think that's what some of this where we had the this Four of Cups here. That's what some of this is too. It's like all the tools that you needed were hidden in plain sight. You already possessed everything that you needed to be successful, to triumph. You just forgot. And so it's like you're in this process. It's like the remembering is what I feel for you right now, Pisces. And coming into that state of balance, looking at all aspects of the life, really taking that energy from the Virgo full moon and carrying that forward of like, where am I out of balance in my life, in my existence right now? Is it within my mental body, my emotional body, my spiritual body, my physical body? What in my reality can I shift and adjust in order to create a better sense of balance for me? The level of balance that supports me currently where I am at right now, because balance looks different for different people, right? So what does that balance currently look like for you? All right, you guys, I love you so much. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Like I said, happy birthday to all of you out there having birthdays. Just really ride this wave. You've got Saturn in your sign for another year, maybe two. I can't remember if it's 2025. I want to say 2026 that Saturn moves into the sign of Aries. So you got some more time with that energy as well, which I think is really working with you guys. It's kind of like when Saturn enters your sign, it's kind of like having a Saturn return. And if any of you guys have Saturn and Pisces in your natal chart, this is like a double Saturn return. So this is a real coming of age energy, stepping into your power, stepping into your maturity. And whatever you've been going through has been a major initiation into that next level of empowerment for you. Check out the Dark Night of the Soul video I just posted. Some of you guys may relate really strongly to that, as well as anything that we did, any of the live streams or videos that we did on the full moon in Virgo, because that energy I feel really working with you guys still, even as I'm recording this. All right, much love.